Thank you, Principal, for that introduction. You know, tonight is a beautiful night. What a beautiful place to hold this celebration. I realize that I haven't been in church in a long time. And since we're in church tonight, I have a confession to make. I actually have two. The first one is, I feel really old standing up here. The second one is, I struggle with the decision to deliver tonight's commencement address. You see, when your superintendent and principal approached me last November, I had a major decision to make. Do I accept their invitation, or do I accept the invitation of another organization to deliver the keynote on the 60th anniversary of a very, very prestigious conference in Paris? So the choice came down to first-class ticket, all expenses paid, speaking honorarium in Paris on June the 2nd, or driving myself to Sugar Creek Baptist Church on June the 3rd. Because of the distance, I can only do one, and you know my decision. I chose to be here for one important reason. I chose to be here because you represent the faces of this country. You are the future of this nation, and in you, I see the possibilities. Before we celebrate, I do ask that the students and the parents to join me in an applause of gratitude for the faculty, staff, superintendent, and principal for their hard work in the last 4 years, keeping our schools safe, and you are learning. At this point, I'd like to ask all of you graduating seniors to please stand up. I ask you to stand up to join me in standing ovation for your parents. 18 years of hard work so that you all can be in school, can be clothed and nurtured. They deserve all of our gratitude and utmost applause. Thank you, parents. You can sit down now. Thank you. As a parent myself, I extend my personal congratulations to the parents. You know, your sons and daughter are about to receive high school diploma. It is really, really cool. Finally, you can breathe a little bit easier. Now to the graduating seniors. I know that each of you are feeling a lot of anxiety and a lot of excitement at the same time. Am I right? Anxiety because you are about to leave familiar environment surrounded by loved ones and friends. But excitement because you are about to embark on a new journey of your life. Recently, a 16-year-old boy wrote a poem and sent it to me, and I like to read it. The problem is I don't have my glasses. So let me try to read it to you. A child raised in shelter opportunity, wishing to rise and begin his own life's journey. A student versed in language and ideology, willing to expand his mental boundary. An artist inspired by modern and antiquity, creating, innovating, and expressing this mentality. An individual searching for cultural diversity, begin his search under the lights of New York City. Now the words in this poem written by the 16-year-old boy depicts the young man dreaming of a new journey away from home, and hungry and thirsty for knowledge. Knowledge of the book, knowledge of the art, knowledge of life. This thirst and this hunger for knowledge is very, very desirable. And I want all of us, especially each of you, to always be hungry and thirsty for knowledge. It is the reason for personal growth, and it is the reason why civilization advances. The minute that each of us stops learning individually and the human race collectively, that's when civilization stops progressing. There's only one problem with this young man's dream and his new journey in life. I'm sure his parents are neither anxious or excited to pay the bill. New York is one of the most expensive places to live in America. This 16-year-old boy does share something in common with each of you. He too is graduating from high school. But this commonality probably ends right there. From talking to your superintendent and principal, I understand that many of you, if not all, come from very modest background. Your parents are probably working 2 or 3 jobs just to survive. The demand of putting food on the table and keeping you in school probably does not allow them the luxury of time to spend and guide and play with you. You know, when you leave here and go on to life, just remember that your parents have spent the last 18 years so that you can be here tonight. So that you can be here tonight. Many of you have decided to go on to 4-year college. You only have a few months left at home. Balance how you spend that time. I know that you want to spend as much time with your friends as much as possible because you're going to miss them. But your family, sisters and brothers, need to spend as much time with you. For those of you who are heading to a 4-year college, I want to tell you that college can be a lot of fun. As a matter of fact, I had more fun partying in college than studying. Heck, standing up here 31 years later, I still think partying is a lot more fun than college. I just realized, though, that I have a 13-year-old son sitting in the audience. So, son, strike what I just said. Studying is a lot more important than partying. To those of you who are heading to a 4-year college, I want to tell you that life without passion is a very boring life. Life without fulfilling your dream is a very empty life. Life without purpose is a very meaningless life. But life without family is a life full of regrets. So I wish you passion to pursue your dream and fulfill your purpose in life. But always, always remember that family should be the foundation of everything we do.